welcome to my next vlog. Now this is going to be the longest vlog I've ever done, but I'm really excited about this vlog. This vlog is Purnell Productions France. So where are we going today?
We're going to France.
What are we going to do?
Going to catch some fish, hopefully.
Nice. With it being a 450-mile drive to the lake, there was talks about, on the way home, maybe leaving the lake a little bit early and splitting the drive up and taking on a couple of park lakes on the way home. Everybody's seen Alan Blair's famous Eurobanks and thought I'd love to give that a try. But I'll come a little bit more to that as the blog goes on. First, the Carp fishery. And a lot of people will know that this fishing trip that I'm actually on at the moment, I actually won it in a competition. So I'm going to have to say a massive thank you to UK Angling for running such a fantastic competition. And I'm going to have to say another massive thank you to Carp Fisheries, not only for putting up the prize of a week's fishing in France on their lake, but we actually contacted them and we was talking just before, and they said if you need anything just let us know, and we decided we was going to come a day early and get a B&B, and they sorted out a really nice cottage for us to stay in, really cheap. So yeah, massive thank yous to Carp Fisheries. The Carp Fishery is approximately 2.5 acres with about 100 carp in the lake, and with knowing there is a few real big monsters, it was going to be the case of wading through the smaller carp to try and get to one of the real big girls. So I'm just going to quickly fill you in on the gaps and what's happened in the session so far. Now, since we arrived yesterday, I didn't do too much recording because of, well, we're actually here for 7 nights. It's a bit of a big setup and I had a bit of a headache. I was hanging. Now, I'm not sure if it was the excitement of being in France or if it was Dave saying help yourself to some drinks, or probably a bit more of Callum's bad influence. But we definitely had a lot of fun in France on the first night, even though we didn't get the rods out. But here's a few clips from behind the scenes.
And this is what really happens.
This is behind
on
the
a France
scenes.
session prior to occupying a swim.
Right. Tomorrow we're going to regret this so fucking badly, but do you know what? Purnell Productions!
So I'm just going to quickly fill you in on the gaps and what's happened in the session so far. Now, since we arrived yesterday, I didn't do too much recording because I had a bit of a headache, but we're all fishing, and actually in between and all last night I actually landed like 5 carp. I landed 3 little mint carp, ranging from about £10 to about £12.5. Then after that, for my 4th carp, I actually landed an £18.5 immaculate mirror with some big old scales on her. So yeah, check these photos out. And as the night went on, the carp did start getting bigger. Now, I haven't hooked into any of the lake's 40s yet, but this £27 two-tone common was absolutely immaculate, and it really has kick-started my hopes for today. So check this little clip out. So here we go then, I'm on to bite number 5 of the session, and it is actually the biggest carp of the session so far, weighing in just under £27. She's really lively, so I do want to try and be as quick as possible, and to be totally honest, she has been beating me up a little bit. Whoa, if I can fit it in the frame, there you go. Look at that for a two-tone common. I'm going to quickly show the other side, because what I'm impressed about this one is how two-toned it is on this side. Just show you again. To on the other side, it's just like a normal common. Quick as I can. Whoa, it's beating me up. And there you go.
Here we are then behind the scenes at Purnell Productions.
Oh, it's really silty.
Really silty.
Yeah.
So Rich has been lucky enough to just pick up
Do you want to just grab my phone and take a few photos?
this beautiful £26 common, two-tone.
Just
and
under
as you can
27, 26 and a half. But there you go, the final look of this two-tone common.
Well done, buddy.
Thank you, mate. Oh my god, it is a little bit silty. Right, cut the cameras, I'm stuck. Grab that out first, please. Okay, so I've reeled in my rods, and it is definitely breakfast time. So where are we going, Brett?
Try and find a bakery.
You know which way?
Up the road that way.
All right. Let's go try and find this bakery. So, in all honesty, we had no idea that we was going to find a bakery that quick. But, we got some French stick, got a nice pizza bread sort of thing. What'd you get?
Mouthful of food.
He got a mouthful of food and a big smile. So, back down to the lake, see if we can land any more carp. So yeah, I'll catch up with you then. We are back from the bakery, and to be totally honest with you, breakfast was banging. So I've already got my rods out, so I'm just going to quickly walk you through my swim and show you where my rods are. So this is where I'm taking the photos. Matt Lee, the owner's actually turned up, and it looks like they're having a good old laugh over there. Oh, bad camera work. but this is where I'm weighing the fish. Couple camera stands. Now, I'm actually fishing roughly where that duck is, or geese, about here. Got one rod there. And where I landed the 27 pounder last night, it was actually just about here. There's been a lot of fizzing, bubbling and a lot of commotion going over there today. So I've put one back there. Got my fingers crossed for another bite. Now this is my front room for the week. We've got the kettle set up, we've got the bean bag, we've got the settee. We've got everything you can need. So that is my swim. That is where I'm fishing. I think they've been talking about going to the supermarket to do a bit of a weekly shop. So that will definitely be a bit of fun. So I'm almost looking forward to that. But as soon as something happens, I'll give you another update. Let's just keep our fingers crossed that a 40 pounder turns up. So completely out of nowhere, my rod has just burst into life. It almost got dragged in. I dived for it, landed on my knees, and just to top it off, the kettle's ready. So really what I need to do is just turn the kettle off. This is it. Oh! Whoa, there you go! Thank you, mate. And we're starting to make our way through them as a group. It's only a matter of time before one of us picks off a bigger girl. Well done, mate.
Nice one, buddy.
Don't worry, the panic is over. I found the hair gel. And the sun has come out and it is so hot. Oh, I've had to take my top off. It is, but hopefully this will get the fish moving around. We might actually be able to spot where they're hiding and try and put something on one. Well, that could be an idea. Just going to keep an eye out anyways, and let's just see what happens. Yo, Brett, what's going on?
Oh, we got a fish on.
And today, you can call me Top Fish. Hopefully. Look at that. Ready? Say cheese! Fish on! Fish on! Okay, so I'll quickly talk you through what's going on. I saw all of Gary's lights on and he's snagged up in the lilies. So he's gone out in the boat just to try and free it.
You know what? Not fuck with me. I was likely to have been something decent.
Yeah. But on that note, mate, I'm going to say good night and I will see you in the morning.
See you in the morning, mate.
Nice one, mate.
Catch, mate. And I got it all on film.
Well, it's a good thing I'm the editor then, boys. Right, wanted to do a flip, turn around. Did this yesterday and absolutely soaked myself. What's his name? Bruce.
Here comes Bruce, the bodyguard, to do Purnell get out the water.
Yeah, what are you doing in my lake?
Bruce. Right. One more look for the camera. Oh my god, I'm stuck. It's a little bit silty here. Don't worry, Bruce, mate, he went back all right. To find a supermarket. What are you saying?
Supermarket on!
Supermarket. We're pretty scared, don't think we're allowed to film in here, so I'm going to try not to. But let's go. Okay, so we've come to get some food for the week, and somehow Brett has managed to find some fish and stuff. So that was a lot of fun shopping. We got all the essentials. We got some French stick, we got some cakes. Most importantly, we got the champagne. We are ready to go back to the lake and start fishing. Are you on? I hope so. Oh, no way. We'll have it. Rex is in. Whoa, sorry Bruce mate, I'm sorry. Sorry for Brett's offensive top. I did ask him very nicely if he could change it for the picture, and he very nicely did. So top angling mate. And not a lot happened for the rest of the day, apart from Callum and Gary's romantic dinner date. But don't worry Brett, I haven't forgot about ours. So later that night, Callum and Gary watched one of Alan Blair's Eurobanks, which 100% inspired the big talk of the night, that if one of us could catch a 35 plus carp, we really would split the drive up on the way home and try and take on a couple of park lakes. And my next bite didn't come till 4:30, and it wasn't much of an indication, just enough to get me out on my bivvy, get me on my rod, and as soon as it rolled in the net, I knew I had one of the Lakes A-team.
It's a well-deserved 36-pounder. He's worked hard for this fish. Just goes to show, put the effort in, it will normally pay off.
Put the sunglasses on for this one. I do feel hot. But here we go. We waded through all of the small ones. I know it's not the biggest fish in the lake, but it's 36.5 pound. It's a new PB for me. Thank you very much UK Angling for doing the competition. Thank you very much for Matt Lee for putting such a fantastic venue up for grabs. And check this out. Right, might beat me up. So, there you go.
What a beauty.
Get in. Matt, come jump in this with me. Quickly come jump in with me. Right, thank you very much, mate. This is the man right here who put such a fantastic competition up, and his fishery have done us proud. Oh, one more look.
You deserve it, mate.
Thank you very much, mate. Get in.
Cheers, Matt.
Thank you, mate. Whoa.
Beautiful fish. Well done.
Thank you, mate.
Boy.
Nice one. Right, for this photo, come right down low. Ready? I want to lose this mat. Ready? But this is it. If he goes, he goes. Thank you very much. Whoa, there's a hole there. Thank you very much, UK Angling, for doing such a fantastic competition. Thank you, Lee's Fishery, for giving us the opportunity to catch monsters like this. Oh my God, she's going. Oh, she's going. I've got her. Oh my God, she's gone. Whoa! Oh, look at that, yeah. Do you want me to tell you what? I've been jumping in here, yeah? Right?
Wow, comes up quite a lot there.
So every time I've jumped in the deepest bit I could. But thank you very much. And because it was such a long drive here, it was 450 miles to get here. We're gonna leave a little bit early, and we've got a couple of park lakes to tackle along the way. We've had such a brilliant time here. I just hope it carries on. But thank you very much, everyone who was involved. And let's go try and catch some more carp. So we've just dropped off to get a little bit more petrol, and look at that. They've got washing machines in the petrol station. So for all you fishermen,
Where are we
we going?
McDonald's. Of course, bruv.
McDonald's. So we've just arrived at the lake and look at that. We've travelled about 100 miles, maybe not quite 100 from Lee's fisheries. What we're planning to do is just travel maybe 100 miles at a time for the next few nights just to cut the journey right down. But wow. So we've just bumped into an angler on the lake and he reckons he's had 11 fish so far. Biggest probably just over 5 kilos, but that's definitely a good sign. He's just told us the information. We've just got to go over to a little house over there. I can't remember what he actually said it was called, but we go buy our tickets from there, then we can fish anywhere on the lake. So this is starting to get interesting. Let's see if we can't catch a few more carp. So we've just been and checked them out and we've got our licenses. Here is mine, no, it's upside down. Look at me. And when we was in there, picked up a couple little gifts for my boys. So let's go fishing. Oh, what I probably should have said as well, he was so helpful in there. He's given us all the information of all the depths and stuff. So hopefully they've pointed us in the right direction and maybe we might be around a couple more monsters in France. So, are you ready, Callum?
Ready, mate?
Let's go! We've just been and got our licenses. This is a gentleman we've spoken to earlier and he's in.
No, it's my 12 fish on this lake. Yeah. Everything is good.
Happy days, mate.
Yes, man.
That's exactly what we wanted to see pulling up to the lake. Absolutely ecstatic to start fishing. Let's just hope that we can land some. Right, so the plan is now just to have a quick look at a couple of swims that we're thinking about fishing and just working out what we're actually doing. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Now we've spoke to the people in the shop, they was really helpful and they've told us that carp go up to 25 kilos. So yes, we are very interested. Now Callum and Gary are set up just in about 2 swims up and me and Brett have bivvied up in this swim here. I will walk you through their swim in a little while, but I'll quickly show you my swim. So I am there, Brett's there. Just about to set up and get the drone shots, and I have got 3 rods, one out this way, one about here, and then one in front. You are actually allowed to fish 4 rods, but I'm only fishing 3. And then Brett has actually got his rods are here, and they are about 1 here and about 1 here.
we've backbladed our lines, we've used a bit of PVA foam, and now we have actually been told that there's no weed the whole way across. Bonjour. Bonjour. So we are hoping, we did have a little lead around, clear straight away. So yeah, we're feeling very positive for tonight. I'll give you another update as and if anything happens. I'll give you a walk around there, swim soon, and wish me luck. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Can't be in line above. The end
You're in, geese. You're in.
You're in.
Go on, geese. Go on, geese. Bury into that.
That's on. That's
Yeah, boy!
Whoa! Bit of teamwork going on right here.
Got him? Yeah, that's on. He's on.
You're on, yeah?
Yeah.
Fish on.
Fish on!
Go in.
No, I'll go in. Where's one there? Yeah. He's only right in front of me.
Yeah, geese. Go on, geese.
Look, it's a bream.
Shut up.
I think it's a bream. Fucking bream.
That's taking a fucking thing, isn't it? Don't put it in the net, don't put it in the net.
Alright, so I don't want to be the one to say it, but
Callum the king bream, man. You live in the bream, mate, ain't ya?
I wanted to pull my rod in anyway, didn't I? Here's my old faithful blowback rig. Something that I've overlooked over the last few years because all these new rigs out. But I thought it would be a good opportunity to go back to the old school and just go out there with a blowback rig, simple blowback rig. Caught most of my fish on that over the years. So yeah, gonna give that one a go, I think. Sending it out on the boat. Loads of the Nash instant coconut cream, whatever they're called over there.
Nash Instant Attract.
Instant Attract, that's it, just past that yellow boy out there.
And
And hopefully we get past the bream, because I've heard they don't like the fruity flavours, do they? Good morning, guys. Woke up this morning to a couple of bream. We're thinking of packing up now and going about another 100 miles up the road towards Calais. Probably going to go back into the information building down there and see if we can find another lake about 100 miles away. Check out the man in the shop who we spoke to yesterday, but they don't open until 2:30 and we can't wait that long, so we're going to go 100 miles back up the road towards Calais, see what we can find.
And hopefully we can find some nice venues with some big carp.
Hopefully I could catch a carp, bruv.
Hopefully.
Come on a carping holiday to catch a carp and all I've caught is 3 bream so far.
Well, he's got a little bit of catching up to do, but I'm sure he'll do it. So yeah, let's hit the road and see what we can find.
left we've got to go?
We're looking to get down to about 200 miles, which leaves us with about 50 miles still to travel. At this point on the way down, we stopped at the same service station, and we're exactly 200 miles away from Lily's carp fishery. So now we're 200 miles away. Basically, looking to cover another 50, find another lake, see if we can get some carp out.
Happy days. And there's no place like home. Roundabouts and concrete cows. Right, so we've just pulled over in a random car park. We just drove past the lake. We quickly put it into Google Maps, and a couple of miles up the road there's about 4 or 5 lakes all close together. So what we're going to do is just find a way there, have a good little walk around, and see if we can find someone to talk to and work out how to fish it. So what have we done, Callum?
We found the lake.
We found a public lake. We've had a quick look round and it looks spot on. We've had a quick talk to a gentleman just up there. He said the fish got up to about 15 kilos, so about 30 something pound.
About 25 tops.
25 pounds. So yeah, on it. No, 15 kilos is 33 pounds, so I was right. But we was going to prove that the information we just got was wrong, and the carp go even bigger than 15 kilos, and we was going to find this information out really quickly. Okay, so the sun has come out and we have found a venue. Not only have we found a venue, we've also found a spot where we can have a good old social tonight, and we can also fit all 4 of us in on a really tight space. Now, we're not 100% where Brett's going yet, but he can take there. Gary is going in here. Callum right next to him there. I'm going in over there. There's another spot just there for Brett as well. So I'm really looking forward to tonight. It's going to be the first time we've really had an opportunity to chill out and have a social together. So let's get set up and I'll give you another. As we're at a new venue, and there is a lot of power cables going over everywhere for this venue. Callum's got his bait boat out. He's been over. It's pretty much a flat bottom the whole way. The deepest point is 9 foot, then it goes 8 foot, 7 foot, and so on. So it's looking real carpy. Let's get set up, get the rods in the water, and see what's happening. Actually, I have noticed something pretty funny. I suppose this is probably called the cast of death. Look at all of them rigs on the power cable. Wow. Let's just hope we don't add any to it. And I'm guessing if they're there, that means the spot to catch the fish must be somewhere over here. And that's exactly where I'm putting the bait. So let's get set up. So I'm not sure if he's telling the truth or not, but while Gary's getting ready, Brett seems to think he's in.
Look at my thing, look what?
Right, alright, tighten it. Start reeling. If Brett is showing us something, don't have to say it's well done. I'm half expecting him to bring up a stick.
Fuck off now.
But
Mate, don't be lying. I don't know. Mate, I've got something on the end of my line.
Yeah.
So after not really believing that Brett had hooked into anything, in my defence his rods had only been in the water for a couple of minutes, and then seeing an almighty splash and realising Brett really was into a carp, I ran for my waders shouting to somebody to get on the camera. They must have walked over, switched the camera off record, and even though we didn't catch it all on camera, to me it had to be one of the most magical bits of the whole trip. Everybody getting involved, me slipping the waders on and getting in the water to land the carp, everybody shouting and cheering.
38-14.
Oh, get in there!
Listen!
Yes, boys!
Right, this is
Yes,
a Park
boys.
Lake mirror.
Yes, boys.
Get in, bruv.
Yes, boys! There's one!
Wow!
Cat.
Alright, mate, so officially, Brett is leading for the champagne. Get in, bruv. Get in. Yes, get bucket. Get
This
bucket.
is a fucking fat fish! This is a fat fish!
Get
a
in.
fat fish! There he goes. Yeah!
With all the excitement of Brett landing that monster looking mirror so quickly, and it almost being a race to get set up and find your spot, Callum got his deeper out and on his second or third cast, snap. But lucky enough he had his bait boat on hand to get it close enough in, he could slip on some waders and go and retrieve it.
Yesterday from jugon-les-lacs, which is about 180 miles away from here, we almost lost hope driving around everywhere. We couldn't find the lake. We stopped at about 3 different lakes and they said we couldn't fish it. Literally just about to go to a hotel and kind of see a load of guys fishing a lake next door to here. So we pulled in, had a look around, spoke to the local people and they said we're allowed to fish it on the ticket that we've got. Brett put his rod in for 5 minutes, it screamed off, and he's actually caught a £38 12 mirror. So tonight we're having a bit of champagne just to celebrate and see what else we can get. Purnell.
Go.
Dear God, mate, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Right, he was going in. Whack someone there.
Not if he wants to catch a breeze.
Yeah. Purnell was pulled in a bream. He thought he had beat my 38, but unfortunately, he's got a £12 bream.
Mate, it's about £4.
Oh, sorry, £4.
Okay,
Sorry.
thank you, mate. Nice one, boys.
Cheers, thanks for coming, Purnell Productions, France.
So it's about 2 o'clock in the morning, and while Brett sleeps and Callum sleeps, me and Gary had just literally finished that bottle of champagne off, had a good old chat. We've seen a couple of carp boshing over the spots, and yeah, it is time for the bed. So hopefully we might get a bit of action tonight. Hopefully. So I'm gonna catch up with you in the morning or the next bite.
Purnell production.
Okay, so this is actually the moment of truth. All of my rods are out for tonight. We've just bumped into a local. Even though we did speak French, we got Google Translator out. We had a good old conversation, and local knowledge is everything. The information he gave us, we straight away walked around there. He was saying fish about 1 metre off of the margin. So we put a deeper over and we found a shoal of big fish. So things are starting to get a little bit interesting for tonight. I've just finished putting my rod in. Brett's on the bait boat. It is out there somewhere and it's coming in.
He's a good lad.
These two guys here, are you feeling confident for tonight?
Feeling fairly confident after a bit of advice from a local. You know, it's normally the best place to get advice from. We realised that perhaps the tactics were a little bit wayward, so adopting his tactics now, hopefully tonight will be a bit more busy for us all.
Yes, mate, I do like your confidence, and with that we are going to probably be very quiet, so I'm not sure how many updates I'm going to give until we catch one or something happens. So we will catch up with you soon. Fingers crossed. What are you saying, Gary? You ready? I'm ready.
Tight lines,
Come on, man.
ready.
Come on the carp.
Come on the carp.
Right, not the species I was actually looking for, but I always say that tench are probably the next best thing to carp. So after sitting here behind my rods all week catching 3 bream, I'm actually quite glad to catch this little tench. Probably the biggest tench I've ever caught. So
that's pretty cool, mate. Well done.
Nice fish, Callum, well done.
Rigs are working. Oh no, what has just happened, Brett? It is officially hammering it down. So, I was just about to have a shave and a proper wash. The rod, at first, it was a couple of beats, like it was a bream boat, and then it just burst into life. It was a proper take, and I really think I'm into the first calm on this lake. For me anyways, not forgetting Brett's 38-12. But, come on! Line, but that don't matter. Second night on the venue, carp in the net, get in! So we're on to the second night of the venue, and after having a very quiet 2 nights, taking a little bit of advice of a local angler, even though the language barrier was very hard to get, he pointed me in the right direction. First thing this morning, I was just about to have a shave. The bobbin lifted up like it was a bream bite, it tore off, and oh my God, I've just landed a 37-pound 10 mirror from a French public lake. Get in! Come on! Alright boys, come and get in this with me quickly. Come on! Whoa! Now this one's to France. Whoa!
well done.
Yes!
Gonna get a couple of photos, slip it back. I'm gonna talk you through the rigs and systems that I've been using on this session through all of the lakes. Come on, I am excited. Yes! So I'm just going to quickly talk you through the rigs and systems that I've been using on this session. Now, anyone who watches my blogs know that my favourite system is a DCL system by Concept Leads, and what it consists of is a metre of lead core running onto a safety clip. And what I do like to do when I clip it on, only clip it on once or twice because I do like to drop my lead, and it runs onto another bit of lead core and it goes onto a swivel right in the middle. And the idea behind this is, if you can just zoom in, mate, so as soon as you get the bite, you're getting the centre of gravity first time and you're absolutely nailing the fish. Right, and then it runs on to my braided hook link. It's a blowback style. Now I have been using mainline hybrid for my bait. I've gone through 10 kilos already, but my backup bait is always Nash Instant Attract. It's so bread white, I am a fan. And that's what I've been using on the park lakes and the public lakes. Now when we was fishing on Matt Lee's fishery, Lee's fishery, now they don't allow lead core or braid, so I had to do we might have a little bite here, so we're going to interrupt for a minute and I'm going to get back to you. So that was the wind, just a bit of false indication. So what I was actually saying is, when we was actually fishing on Lee's fishery, they don't actually allow braid or lead core, so I did have to slightly tweak the system, but as long as you've got a system that you're confident in and you like using, then you can make tweaks and adjustment and try and keep the same concept. So what I did, it's a fluorocarbon hook link, it's a blowback style, and it done the damage. And he doesn't allow lead core, so what I actually did, I did speak to him and he allowed me just to use a little bit of lead core to attach it in the centre, so I could still use the DCL system. But what I've done, I actually cut away the lead core from the system just there, and then I used some shrink tubing just to cover it so it was still fish friendly, and that's what done the damage there. Those are my rigs and systems that I was using to catch carp on this session. We've still got another night. It is the last night. We're calling it Big Fish Friday, and we've got our fingers crossed for another bite. So yeah, wish me luck. Teamwork, boys.
That's it, bro. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, Vone just started filming as well.
That's right. Gaz is going to do one in a minute.
But what you missed out on was Gaz pumping and Callum showering. Okay, so we've just been chilling out in the hut,
having a good old chat, reminiscing about the holiday so far. Out of nowhere, the receiver burst into life. He's into his first official carp of the session. It's taken a long time. Can we land it? Everybody's adrenaline is rushing. My main man Callum is sleeping.
Big enough, Gaz, considering you ain't.
Go on, brother.
Get in.
Get in.
Get in.
Big.
He's big.
He's big. He's fucking big.
Is he really?
Yes.
Shut up, me.
And it's not the same one, brother. It's a different one.
It's a different Right, so after 7 nights in France, I thought it was never going to come. It looked like I was going to blank the session, and I knew that the patience would pay off eventually. Right last doors, Rod screams off, sat there having a nice little social in the hut. Alarms absolutely screaming, come tearing down to the rods and tuck into this little beauty. Look at this. £35.10, beautiful Carp Lake mirror. Right warrior, this one. He's fought us all the way to the end, beat me up a bit on the bank, but wow, is he welcome or what? Thanks France, and it's to Park Lakes, Purnell Productions.
Big Fish Friday, Big Fish Friday.
Friday, mate. Yeah. Unfortunately, I was looking for the night of the big common, but you know what? I've settled for the night of the big mirror and Big Fish Friday in general.
Big Fish Friday.
Wow.
We're into the very, very last morning of the session. My life has just burst into life. Brett is on the waders already. I can't do too much camera work at the moment because of talking to locals. We found out there's a £25 grass carp in here, so every single catcher could be it. So I'm going to take my time with this one, and I'm going to give you an update soon. To where Brett is standing there is a massive ledge and a massive drop. So even though he's standing on like a big rock or a boulder, it's still very dangerous where he is. We haven't seen his carp splash. We couldn't tell you right now if it's £5 or £50. There's hugging the bottom. Just hope to God it pops up. Right, don't want to bully it in any way in case all of a sudden it pops up as massive. It just looks like a small mirror, but that is what we said about a 37, so fighting. It's not having it. Is it in? Oh my God, it's in! Oh, it's out! Oh fucking hell, man! Please, please. Oh, for God's sake. Can't give it too much pressure in case the line goes bang. Ready? Oh my God. Put it under, bro. Oh, no way, but then put it under. Get fucking in, bro. Well, it was a bit of a wonky netting, but the most important thing, it is actually netted. So it's 20 past 8 on the last morning of the whole trip. I wasn't expecting anything to happen. To tell the truth, I was just starting to move around, looking to make a coffee. My rod burst into life. As it was coming in, we could see the swells. When it went in the net, I was thinking, please let that be a 30. It was just shy. I know it was £29, but check this out. It's like a round mirror. Whoa, there you go. What a way to end the session. We've still got about another hour or two left, but this lake hasn't given it up easy. So, what a way to end. Get in! Good?
Yeah, boy.
One like that? Are you recording, Brett?
Yeah, mate.
Get in!
Mate.
But the reason we're here, we've got some bottles of champagne here. One for the most fish, and one for the biggest fish of the session. So first of all, biggest fish of the session, Brett, 38.12. Well done, buddy.
Well done, mate.
Well done, Brett.
Nice one, mate. Thank you. Thank you, boys. Thanks for bringing
And
me.
last but not least, the man himself, Richard Purnell, for the most amount of fish. Truly smashed it, buddy. Well done, yeah.
Thank you,
Great
mate.
angling.
It's been an epic session. I would like to say a massive thank you to UK Angling for putting up such a fantastic competition. I would like to say a massive thank you to Matt Lee for putting his lake up for us to come and fish it. I've had an absolute brilliant time. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Join my group on Facebook, Carp Angling with Richard Purnell. And till next time, thank you very much, boys. That was
Thank you,
brilliant.
France.
Thank you.
Purnell Production.
Purnell Productions.
Purnell Productions! Purnell Productions!
Cheers. Thanks for coming, Purnell Productions. France.
You're officially carp angling with Richard Purnell. Congratulations.